Good morning, everyone. It is I, your man Nipun Sharma. Yes, it is morning because it's currently 1:16 a.m. on Saturday, January 16th, UK National Time. And welcome back to another video. This is going to be a preview / predicted and preferred starting 11 for our game against Fulham. It's a West London derby and it's away from home at Fulham's home ground, Craven Cottage. And if you think this is going to be a walk in the park for us, if you think this is going to be a walk, we're just going to hammer them because they're in the relegation zone, you people need a reality check. This isn't going to be an easy game. And Frank Lampard is on thin ice. He is one, maximum 3 losses away from getting sacked. That's how thin the ice is right now for him. His job is at stake. And if you think we are not capable of losing this game or drawing, take a look. Fulham have drawn their last 5 games. They got a point from a lot of the top 6 teams. They got a point against Tottenham. They got a point against Liverpool. I think they got a point against Manchester City as well. I'll have to check that. But the point is, you cannot underestimate them. They want to stay up. They are no mugs. You underestimate them, you could pay the price. For example, Tottenham, they almost lost to them. And unfortunately, it ended in a draw thanks to the referee ruling out Sergio Reguilon's late goal. So yeah, I feel kind of sorry for them if I'm quite honest with you. But yeah, we cannot take Fulham lightly. So with that being said, as I've already mentioned, Fulham are the only team in the Premier League to have drawn their past 5 games. And they're currently sat 18th in the relegation zone with 12 points. And they only need, if they win, they come out of the relegation zone. And we have to do our best to not let that happen. But it's a derby. Form goes out of the window. And we just play for passion. And with that being said, I have figured out a predicted and preferred starting 11 for tomorrow's game. So starting off, in goal, Edouard Mendy. That's a given now. We only played Kepa because it was a cup game and the opposition was not, let's be honest, it was a League 2 team. But upsets happen, but I digress. So anyway, yeah, Edouard Mendy in goal. I'm going to go with a 4-2-3-1 formation because the 4-4-3 is getting too predictable now. And side note, N'Golo Conte is still he's suspended for this game, so he won't be available. He should be available for the Leicester game. His suspension should be completed by then. So yeah, in goal, Edouard Mendy, and that's a given. So at right back, Cesar Azpilicueta, because I want Reece James to be fully fit for the Leicester game, which I have no high hopes for. I think we're going to get absolutely battered by them, if I'm quite honest with you. So yeah, at right back, Cesar Azpilicueta. At centre back, Kurt Zouma. His centre back partner, Thiago Silva. That should go without saying now. Those are our two choice centre backs. At left back, Ben Chilwell. Now, he was rested in the game against Morecambe, but he has to play this game against Fulham, because the last thing I want is Emerson, or, God forbid, Marcus Alonso. Imagine him going up against any attack. R.I.P. our defence, because we have been utter garbage since the West Ham game. Currently winless in the league in 2020, and that's not good enough. Simply not good enough for a team that spent over £200 million in the summer. That clearly shows that Frank Lampard is not ready to manage a big team yet. So yeah, back four, Cesar Azpilicueta, Kurt Zouma, Thiago Silva, and Ben Chilwell. Now the midfield pivot. I'm going to go for Mateo Kovacic and Billy Gilmore. It's time we gave him his debut, because he is much better than Jorginho, who can't defend to save his life. We have now the attacking trio is going to be, for me anyway, Kai Havertz. Sorry, no, I'm going to go from left to right. And as the wide midfield on the left, Callum Hudson-Odoi. He needs to start more games. Otherwise he's just being wasted. Just rest Christian Pulisic for the Leicester game, okay? So on the left, Callum Hudson-Odoi. As the attacking number 10 role, the cam, as you'd say on FIFA, the central attacking midfielder, Kai Havertz. At right mid, the right midfielder, Hakim Ziyech. And up top, Olivier Giroud. Because he is the only striker that suits our style of play. Because he can header the ball, he can volley it, and he can do a lot of other type of goals as well. Yeah, he can do... So yeah, he's the only striker in our team that suits the cross and hope style play, the cross and hope style football we play, and we seriously need a plan B for that. So yeah, Olivier Giroud up top. So yeah, Mendy in goal, A back four of Cesar Azpilicueta, Kurt Zouma, Thiago Silva and Ben Chilwell. A midfield pivot of Mateo Kovacic and Billy Gilmore. An attacking trio of Callum Hudson-Odoi, not Hakim Ziyech, Kai Havertz and Hakim Ziyech, and Olivier Giroud up top. Now, the lineup I think Frank Lampard is going to go with, I'll be honest, he's not going to choose my lineup. In goal, he'll go with Edouard Mendy. He'll probably have the same back four as me. Cesar Azpilicueta, Kurt Zouma, Thiago Silva, Ben Chilwell. He will probably go with a 4-3-3 formation, if I'm honest with you. So he'll have a midfield three of Mason Mount, Billy Gilmore, and Mateo Kovacic. And he will go with an attacking trio of... I'm going to say that he chooses Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's going to go with an attacking trio of Callum Hudson-Odoi, Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech. So a front three of Callum Hudson-Odoi, Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech. And I probably won't even blame him for starting Timo, because to build up his confidence after scoring that goal, and yeah, let's face it was Morecambe, but still, it will still put some confidence in him, is all I'm trying to say. So, what do I think the score will be? It's not going to be a walk in the park. I am going to go for a 1-0 win for Chelsea. But it wouldn't surprise me if we drew the game either. So, with that being said, this is the end of the video. I will either start doing new content either this weekend or later next week. So yeah, with that being said, you have been a wonderful audience. Social media is in the description below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. And this is Nipun Sharma signing off. Take care of yourselves. Peace. Up the Chelsea, and London is blue.